Just welcome back to Wallaby Racing League tier number 1, and we're here for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, and it is a sprint weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to this race. It is going to be fantastic to see what the strategies and what setups people will be using here this evening. Kirsch, I have sent you an invite. ZK will do the Ox hot lap pretty soon, but we're on accelerator at the moment. He's on the first flying lap, and hopefully Kirsch can get back, can get into his seat. I'm doing very well, ZK. I'm doing very well. How about you, lad? How about you? Oh, accelerator nearly loses it at Ascari, but still pointing in the correct direction here, chat, as the car does get out of the way. We'll have a look at the championship standings, but we'll wait until accelerator sets the first lap here. Final corner, run to the line. It's a 19-2, 7-2 for the Mercedes. Here is the championship standings. Left 4 Dead leads by 50 points ahead of Blade. Relics in P3, Ryan in P4. So Relics could get Blade here this evening. Ryan could also close in on that gap. Curtis, who isn't here for the second straight week, not looking good for the AlphaTauri. Then we got the Oxman, Noodles, Abyss, J-Rad, and Accelerator in P10. Then outside the 10, we've got Geordie, Rylo, Kozul, Zervinx, Lindsay, Isaac, Kirsch, Martin, and Jaffa with X-Laps down there in P20. Then there's just the reserves for the people. The constructors, well, it's Red Bull ahead of Ferrari, but only 7 points. 7 points separating those two teams. Then we've got Alfa Romeo, who's a fair way off, in P3. Then we've got Mercedes P4, Williams in P5, AlphaTauri P6. So from 4th to 6th, 15 points separating those three teams. It's going to be a very, very close one. Then we've got Alpine in 7th, Aston Martin in P8, 6 points separating those. Then McLaren and Haas 9 and 10 on equal points, and only 11 points behind Aston Martin, who is 6 points behind Alpine. So very, very close up and down the field here, chat. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing how tonight goes. I have sent you multiple invites, Kirsch. I don't know what else I can do. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. You might just have to restart your game. I've sent you like 7 invites already, lad. And OD fans, as X-Laps has crashed. And apologies, we're meant to do the Ox Chiller hot lap, but again, I missed it. That is my bad, chat. That is my bad. As Kirsch has finally joined in. So Geordie leads in the Williams, Relics in P2, Jared P3 with the Oxman in P4. Then we've got Rylo P5, Akozel P6, Accelerator P7, who's back out on track. Abyss P9, Eagle in Abyss in P8, sorry, Eagle P9, Zervinx P10, Lindsay P12 now, as someone has come across the line. It's Left 4 Dead. So Left 4 Dead up into P2 and X-Laps down in P13. Ryan Noodles starting off on their first adventures. Martin also out there doing his first run here as well. So apologies, ZK, we missed the Ox. Oh, the Ox has spun! At the final corner. I haven't watched any of the other tiers, so I don't know if it's been a problem for anyone else at the final corner throughout the week, but well, there's the first victim tonight, and it's the Oxman. If you go to spectator menu, you scroll across until you find that the one AlphaTauri driver there. You click on it. So yeah, if you just scroll across on the spectator menu, you should be able to select the AlphaTauri car. As Blades of Ice goes to the top, Viper, his teammate, goes up into P12. Goes up into P12. Does Viper. So, pretty close up and down the field. Let's have a look at gap set leader 1.6, covering 1 to 18. Obviously, X laps DNFing. Jaffa yet to set a lap time here this evening. So, ones to watch out for. Probably a Noodles out here. Relics as well. Blades of Ice is 50 points behind Lefty here, who's currently in P3. The Oxman is not coming out just yet. Hopefully he'll be out soon so we can do the hot lap for the Oxman. Did you... I don't know who... might be Sonoda. If you see Yuki Tsunoda, just click on him. Yeah, I think it's either Yuki or Ricardo, so it's one of the two. If you see any of those names, you can click, just press on it and click control. So, Kirsch has left the session. OG fans. See, chat, this is why we get people in early so things like this don't happen. But OD AlphaTauri fans, it is not looking good. The Octa's still not coming out. Eagle improves up into P11. P11. The lone AlphaTauri at this point in time. Rilo nearly 3 tenths up here. Just over 2.5 tenths up on his PB. Purple middle sector. So this could be actually true here, chat. Rilo is pretty good in qualifying. Just got to find some luck in the race. As Geordie improves to an 18.6. And here comes Rilo across the line. P5. He actually lost time in that final sector. Oh, fans. That is not what you want to see, chat. As the two Ferrari boys are giving each other the slip of the streams. Relics obviously did invalidate, so he'll be coming back in. Where is Ryan? I'm blind. Oh, there he is. I think they'll both be coming in, perhaps. And the Oxford's still not coming out, so it looks like, ZK, we won't be able to get you the hot lap for the Oxford, so you might have to choose someone else pretty quickly. Is there any other driver you want, ZK, if you're still in the chat? Because he's not coming out, and quali doesn't have long to go. Yeah, just under 5 minutes, so you might need to pick another driver, lad. I mean, it is my fault that we missed the first run anyway, but he's just sitting in the pits, not coming out for a second run, so you might have to pick another driver, or I owe you one next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks. As Kirsch is finally in. So we got a full complement of drivers here. Accelerator improves up into P10. Martin is up barely in the middle sector, but it is purple, so he is absolutely flying, is this young man here in the Haas. Barreling on this back straight here. It is getting a little bit overcasty here, chat. P11. P11. If he can sort out his first sector, he might be in the ballpark for potential top 10er. Maybe get into the 18s here. Well, there we go, chat. Eagle out on track, so he's going out early. So this could be smart from Eagle. This could be smart in terms of, if we know what real life is like, you don't want to be first out of the pits because of the slipstream. And here, look, Kirsch is out. One of the McLarens is coming out. It's not Noodles. It is it's Jaffa and Kirsch. It's Jaffa and Kirsch coming out. So they will get some sort of tow here. Relics is now coming out. He will also get a tow if he gets behind close enough to Jaffa here. And look, Eagles, I think Eagle might be slowing down to help out his teammate here as well. But I think Martin and Accelerator are done here for this evening. And then, look, Relics has caught up to the McLaren, so Relics will get some slipstream here. The Oxman is finally out, but we can't ride on board here. Abyss is using these soft tyres up pretty quickly. Maybe trying to catch up to Relics here. Well, he's caught up to Relics, so there we go. And Eagle's on a lap here now, chat. Everyone's out on track except for Accelerator and Martin. They both won't be making it with a minute and a half to go. They won't be making it. And now let's have a look at Eagle's first sector. He's up in the first sector, so that is fantastic news. Lovely through the chicane, and now through to the first of the two Lesmos here. Oh, that's a bit scruffy. But looks like he's just up on his time, maybe a little bit down here. Let's have a look. He's actually over a 10th up, so my eyes are deceiving me. And he might get a bit of a tow on this straight here. He actually is here. On your Eagle. Oh, the traffic. The traffic. Oh, dear fans. Oh, Eagle's lost it. Eagle has lost it. And the traffic has stuffed Eagle up. That could be a potential steward's inquiry, chat. Accelerator is done. Eagle is done as well. But here comes Kirsch for his one and only quali lap. It's more or less a one-shot quali. And that is it. Quali's done. Kirsch up into P16. Jaffa rounding the final corner. P19. Lindsay is done. Abyss goes up into P14. Relics is in P2. Where's Blades of Ice? There is Blades of Ice. He's a 10th and a bit up. Rilo is on provisional pole position. Geordie is at the final corner here, chat. He's at the final corner. Lindsay, P18, of course. The Oxman's up into P4. But Geordie now goes to the top. Blades of Icy. Could he now pole position at the absolute death here? Left 4 Dead's in P2. Blades of Ice is in P3. What about Jarrad? Jarrad will improve but stays in P8. What about Ryan 97? Ryan 97 across the line. It's P5 for Ryan. P5 for Ryan. And what a quali session, chat. What a quali session that was. We'll get the screenshots just in case, but look at that. It is close, chat. Top 17 under a second. The whole grid is under 2 seconds. We've got both sets of screenshots, so I'll get this end just in case if I messed up. But now we're off to the sprint, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to the sprint race. There we go, chat. We are back. We are back. Apologies. The BRB screen just went schizo on me. So apologies that you saw the black screen. I'll fix it after the race this evening. Should be good for Spa in 3 weeks' time. But welcome back to the grid, ladies and gentlemen, for the sprint race here at Monza. We just finished qualifying. We're now heading to the sprint. We had to do a lobby restart because Rilo got a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. So hopefully now we are going to bin the formation lap for the rest of the season because it's just not worth it, and some of us do have work in the morning. But yeah, here we go, chat. Here we go for 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Blades of Ice gets a terrible start here, and Geordie and Left 4 Dead get off the line pretty well. Ryan and Relics have overtaken. Blades of Ice and Noodles down the inside. Oh, what an absolute send. And there's more contact in the backfield. The two Ferraris are going side by side here with Ryan pulling out ahead. And now Blades of Ice, who is on the medium tyre. So he might have better tyre wear come the end of the race here. And Blades of Ice down into P7. And now... oh, Accelerator is down in the P13. He's had a moment. Oh, there's a huge crash. It's a virtual safety car. Accelerator gets a time pen. Kirsch got caught up in that. Oh, defense. Zervinx is in that. Jaffa's in that. Eagle is in that. Lindsay Abyss is in that, I think. Oh, defense. Stinger, how are we doing? Thank you for the follow, my G. Hopefully have a fantastic Wednesday wherever you may be in the world. And welcome to Wallaby. One of the people will... actually, I will pin it. Where is it? There we go. So if you want to join the league, there's the Discord link. If you want to join. And we're still going on. Oh, Blades of Ice has got a 5-second pen. for ignoring yellow flags. It's alright. It's alright, Doug. I've pinned the Discord link in the chat. Oh, Kirsch is now got a drive-through penalty for speeding. And penalties are happening left, right, and centre here, chat. We'll bring up the staff. Apologies that I missed that. So, Geordie is on the mediums, Blades mediums, Viper mediums, Jaffa also onto the mediums. Everyone else is onto a set of softs, so they're not using that softs for the race here this evening. And now DRS not being enabled just yet, but it looks like Left 4 Dead has got so much overspeed. And he's lifted off. Does not want to ruin his race here. He'll get a bucket load of points on Blade Device. If he just stays calm. He's now going for it. And now Rilo. As Rilo sets the fast lap right, now the faster laps are now coming in thick and fast in chat. DRS now being enabled. Noodles is outside of that 1 second mark. He needs to get back into that mark ASAP. Left 4 Dead is now trying to pull away here, trying to gap Geordie. But with that early VSC, that could help out the soft runners that started the race on the soft tyres at the end here to save a bit of tyre wear and trundle around at snail's pace, really. Oh, Left 4 Dead's made a huge mistake. Oh, he went off track there, but he's still pointing in the right direction here. And Geordie's now going to make a move at Ascari and gets the move done. There's yellow flags. There's a crash at turn 1. It's X laps. But Geordie now retakes the lead. But he'll get eaten up on the pit straight now. Because Left 4 Dead will have the DRS. He'll have the DRS for the run to turn 1 now. So it's probably better to just wait until the pit straight to make a move. Yeah, there he goes, and now here comes Rilo. Just could not make it round the outside. Oh, X-Up's out. Is that a safety car? It is a safety car. Oh, fans. X-Laps is out. Oh, it's not been a good week of league racing for the X-Laps. It's a full course safety car. And Rapid Racing League with the raid. Shout out, lads. Shout out, lads. Thank you for the raid. How was the race? How was the stream? Hopefully it was a good race here. Or race there tonight. Hasty, how is this guy still in the league? Has he made it past lap 5 once? I don't know. bit of controversial that X-Ups was taken. Oh, Noodles is boxing. No, he's faked. But Blade's Advice is boxed. I think he has to. He has to get rid of that 5 second pen anyway. Yeah, and he's going on to the soft, and he will be absolutely rapid. No pun intended. But Blade's Device now, he'll come out behind Kirsch. No, Kirsch is back in. Kirsch is back in. Does he have a front wing change? Just a tyre change. That is interesting. Blood Device is out in 13. Jaffa and Viper are on the mediums. They might come handy towards the end here, but with this safety car, the softs will be the tyre of choice still. Don't forget, chat, we still have a feature race to go to do yet. And the Alpine and Servings is at turn on the exit of turn 2 while the lead is out of Scari, so there's still a fair way off. Blades of Ice, 18 seconds, but they'll drop down now. But Geordie on the mediums, he could be a factor towards the end. But the one to watch is this man here. He's just got to make so many positions on Left 4 Dead here. Do damage limitations. All the points will be in the feature race, of course, but you want to have some points on the board for the feature race as well. Put the ones in this Sky chat. Put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. Everyone, put the number 1 in the chat. Throw them ones up. Throw them ones up. And it looks like safety car will be in this lap, chat. All the ones in the skies, Cervinx and Kirsch will catch up to the rest of the grid. Lefty will become the de facto safety car on this lap, so we might only have one racing lap of DRS at the end here, chat. This is going to be spicy if I'm ever going to see it. The Bulls and Ferraris separating by 5 points in the Constructors' battle. And yep, here it comes. Yep, Red Bull is ahead of Ferrari by 7 points. So, Ferrari at the moment, 5th and 6th. Red Bull 1-9. So, double points for both teams. But, looks like Red Bull might extend that gap. Points will go from 1 to 10 in the sprint race. Oh, Riley's had a moment! Riley has had a moment. He has spun at the final corner. And that might give Geordie some extra time here. Noodles is up into P3. Oh my word, Rilo has spun at the final corner. Oh, we saw the Oxman have a spin there as well. He's actually into the pits. Bit of contact between Noodles and Geordie here. And now the two Ferrari boys are 4th and 5th with the console up into P7. He's made 2 positions. And Blades of Ice up into P11. His teammate needs to let him go. He's in the championship fight. He's 50 points behind Left 4 Dead. So, Geordie and the like need to make some moves to make Blades of Ice life a little easier. And Riley down in 19th. Oh dear. He has spun at the final corner. That could a potential Stewards inquiry. I'm not sure, or if he just spun it on his own. I don't know. And Blades of Ice is making some moves here. Up into P9. He's got 3 laps. Will be 2 laps once this lap is done. There's yellow flags. There's a crash. It's Jaffa. Jaffa has crashed at Ascari. Not a good season for Jaffa as well. And that just compounds his misery. That crash at Ascari. And now Geordie will take the lead. Ryan here now. He's fighting for a podium place. Can Noodles think of a move here? No. This is all going to be done on the final lap here, chat. It's going to be done on the final lap. And Blades of Ice up into P7. He's got 4 points next to his name. While Lafayette has 9 points, and Jaffa, that could be a retirement. No, he's just going slow. What? Blades of Ice, he probably needs like Noodles and Ryan and Relics just to overtake Lefty here. But we're going to have one lap of DRS, chat. One lap of DRS. Who's your money on, chat? Oh, Martin's had a spin as well. Akulza's down in the P8. And a second behind Blades of Ice. Oh! He's feeling the pressure. He's starting to feel the pressure. Is Lefty here as we're coming towards the final lap of the race here. It'll be one lap of DRS on the run to Ascari. That's where the move has got to be done. What's the battery saying? 30% for Lefty. Geordie's got 38. Noodle's 30. Ryan's got 62. So he's got plenty of battery if he needs it. Blades of Ice. Oh, trying to make a double move. There's contact. Yellow flags. But Blades of Ice is up into P5. He's up into P5 with Blades of Ice. But he's a second behind Ryan. And Lefty here now. 20%. 20%. Geordie is leading this race. Rilo with the fastest lap point. This is going to be a nail-biting finish here, chat. Jaffa's retired in the pits on the final lap. And Lefty just cannot do it. He just cannot. He just ran out of straight. And now the run to the final corner here. This is where it's going to be won and lost. This is where it's going to be won and lost. Lefty's going to go around the outside. Geordie's got the inside line here. Oh, Geordie's got him. He's got him for chips. And it's Geordie wins. Ryan gets Noodles on the line. Ryan gets him by 3 milliseconds on the line. Blades of Ice gets P5. Relics P6. The Oxman P7. Jared P8. Akulza P9. Abyss gets a point for the Peens. Viper P11. Kirsch P12. Lindsay. Accelerator Eagle. Zervings. Martin. And then we've got Ryder. I'll get the screenshots just in case we have to do another one. Oh my end, lad. Oh my word, chat. What a race. What a race. Abyss with the driver late for the sprint. Man, getting re-wing damage on the safety car restart. Oh dear. But here it is. Here it is. We'll get these screenshots. These might be better. No pens, but there might be some stewards' inquiries. Blades of Ice P5. That 5 seconds ruined him. But Ryan and Noodles again, another classic ending. Even here, Jared, Akulza, Abyss, about 4/10 separating those lads. Almost Red Bull got 11 points. 8, 7, 6, 5. So I think Ferrari might have gotten 13. So it might be 13 to Ferrari, 11 to Red Bull. So the gap right now is 4 points in the constructors' battle. Pre-stewards, of course, but 4 as it stands is a 4-point gap between Red Bull and Ferrari. So welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grid for the feature race here. 27 laps. And we just finished a 9-lap sprint with one safety car. How many safety cars will we get here, chat? That is the question everybody wants to know. No formation lap, of course. So fingers crossed we won't need a lobby restart. Let me know in chat, who do you think will win this race? Can Lefty hold his lead at the top here as we get ready for 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. No, might be no. Oh, one person is on the side. That is Kirsch, but Ryan already thinking of a move around the outside. Oh, Noodles has got him. Actually, no, Ryan's still P3 Noodles, P4 Blaze of Ice thought about taking advantage of it. But Ryan and Lefty are on the hard compound tyres. So Geordie, right now, he will need to break that 1 second mark onto Left 4 Dead here now. He's got to do it very quick. Oh, there's a huge crash. It's Viper. Viper's had a moment. Courage down in 16th on the soft tyres, not making use of those tyres whatsoever, but Noodles on the mediums. He's got to think of a move perhaps pretty soon. Oh, goes in a little bit deep as Blades of Ice has now been stuck behind Noodles. Really, lad? It's a virtual safety car. It's a virtual safety car, chat. And Eagle is into the pits. That was X-Laps. Eagle is into the pits. I wonder if this is for a front wing change. It looks like it is. Yep, it is. So we saw Eagle having a moment off the second chicane. So I wonder if like X-Laps hit the back of Eagle or Eagle hit the back of X-Laps to make him spin around or something. We don't know. Like Eagle on the hard seat, he could potentially go to the end if he wanted to. He doesn't need to pit again. Doesn't need to pit again, so he could go to the end if there is no safety car, but I would assume Eagle would like some sort of safety car. As we are ready for some green flag racing, chat. Green flag racing, and now Ryan has got a fantastic restart. We saw Left 4 Dead didn't have a great one either. Roller's actually up into P11, so great start from the Haas man, who had a shocker in the sprint race. And DRS is now enabled, chat. It is now enabled. This is where we potentially might see some overtaking, but look at this train. Oh, Kozlov thought about a move. He's going for it. Oh, he's on the grass. And Rilo has got him for P10. Like he was nothing. And now Lindsay. Oh, Kozlov with that mistake has cost him, what, 3 positions. Rilo up into P9. We'll come back on board with the front runners here. Everybody within DRS might just stay. Lefty's got less battery here. He does have a 50-point gap ahead of Blades of Ice. That gap has grown because Lefty finished P2, Blades of Ice finishing P5 in the sprint. So that's what, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So Lefty gained 3 points on Bladey here in the sprint already, so I think it's 30. Is it 30 or 35 points for a win? I can't exactly remember, but it's one of those two. So Lefty will still have the championship lead after this race, but as I said, you want to get maximum points as best as you can. Especially if your Blades of Ice here. Can't afford a race like he did in the sprint. Excuse me. Also, another thing to note, Ferrari Red Bull Constructors battle as well. The Ferrari team did close the gap on the Bulls here in the sprint. Only by 2 points, but it is still 2 points closer than what they were pre this race. So currently the gap is for, obviously, of course, pre-stewards. But as it stands right now, it is 4 points the gap between Ferrari and Red Bull. So Ryan has come in at the most opportune time for Ferrari and their team principal, which is right now salivating at the mouth of a potential championship. But as I say that, the Oxman and Relics are going side by side. There's yellow flags. Sector. Oh, there's a crash! And the Peens got involved with that. I think Abyss got caught up with Zervings. Oh, there's a huge crash! Curses into the fence! Oh, dear! I think that might have been a causal putting Kirsch into the fence. And oh, you don't want to be a fly. I wish you would be a fly in the wall between the two Red Bull teams. Oh, fans. Oh, dear. That might have been a cause of putting Kirsch into the fence. Kirsch starting on the softs was not the way to go. He has not taken advantage of it at all. So it's more or less a waste of some soft tyres for Kirsch. Of course you want to make positions up quickly, but if you don't, it's counted as a waste. And here comes Blade. Oh! Oh no! Oh dear! Oh no! Chat! Oh dear! Well, I'll let you lads make up your mind about that. It looks like Blades of Ice did not get any damage. I wonder if Ryan got re-wing damage. Yeah. That was a hefty shunt. But somehow Blades of Ice seems to be not affected. Of course, as I said, you don't need much downforce at this track, so Blades of Ice might have gotten away with it. You can't exactly run 0-0 here anymore. You need a little bit of downforce, but not too much. But it looks like he hasn't been affected. It looks like Ryan hasn't either. So that's obviously some good news if you're the Ferrari and Alfa Romeo team principal. But that could be set into the stewards. Oh, there's argy-bargy here for the lower end of the points here. And Kirsch, he's still in this fight here. He's out of the points. And these two are going side by side here. Oh, man! The Riz locked. Reeds lock for Martin. Oh, there's battles every which way where you want to look at it, chat. The two teams have caught up with each other here now. Slav from Biss doesn't want to take out his teammate accidentally. But we go back on board with the leaders here. It looks like Ryan's okay. It looks like Blade's Device is okay as well. And Geordie retakes the lead here. Oh, Rilo's left the session. Rilo has left the session. Oh, wrong one. Where is Rilo? There we go. There's the invite back to Rilo. And a console's into the pits. A console into the pits. What we saying, chat? 20 laps on mediums. Kenny taken to the end. It's going to be a very, very tall order, and there is contact between the two, Eagle and the console at turn 1. Oh dear. And Blade's Device is ahead of Noodles here. Rana has rejoined. And Abyss is into the pits. Abyss is into the pits, and our team principal is absolutely fuming right about now. He's got a front wing change. Well, he was behind his teammate, serving, so I wanted the Alpines have caught up with each other. I wanted the Alpines have caught up, and a console and Eagle, they might get Abyss here now. Console's back into the pits. Oh dear, this is not looking good for the Red Bull team here. He's back into the pits for a set of soft tyres. Well, he'll definitely need to pit again. 19 laps on softs is a big no-no. And 3 just don't want any slipstream. But Lefty will get the lead of the race again. And Noodles is falling down. Oh, the Oxman has gone for a double overtake. Has he got the traction now? Oh, there's contact. Oh, a bit of contact, and that's wrecked Chillo's run. And Noodles gets back up into P5, but the Oxford is not giving up without this other fight. Jaffa down, gets a penalty, and the Oxford gets him. And now Relix is right behind this fight. Relix is now in this fight here. The Oxford will just have DRS, but he's got no battery at all. He's got hardly any battery. There's yellow flags. It's Jaffa. Jaffa's off into the sunset. Relix has got Noodles. And Jarad's right here as well. Can Relix just stay within that DRS? And yes, he will. He will. There's more yellow flags. Oh, Jaffa's gone for a spin. He's facing the wrong way. I'm surprised not even a virtual safety car is out. Oh, dear. 10 laps have been done. We're on lap 11. Jaffa's got a time pen. Another 5 seconds. That's going to be a retirement. Lindsay into the pits. 10 laps on those mediums. We'll have to do 17 on the hards. I think it might be 1 or 2 laps a little bit early to have some good hards at the end there. Yep. Jaffa, fight. Yep, that's it. Yep, that is a retirement. Oh, it's not been a good season for Jaffa. The McLaren team principal's got a lot to think about. Because of fast lap on the softs, they'll obviously be beaten later on. That'll be beaten later on. The Oxman does have DRS, but looks like he's got no straight line speed. Oh, the Viper's gone for a spin, but he's got going again. Now, it looks like the Oxman back within that DRS. He needs to stay in that. Oh, Viper's out! He's done it in the pits. He's done it in the pits. Oh, that's not good for Alfa Romeo either. They're fighting for third in the constructors, and at the moment, Blades of Vice is carrying that team. Oh, Lindsay's out! I think he's... Why are they retiring? We've just had 3 retirements. All Jaffa, I can understand. But Lindsay and Viper are out. Why did they retire? I don't understand. Oh, Geordie's got a time pen. He's outbroken himself. But he's got a time penalty now. I don't think he can get that removed. And Lefferdet has gotten back ahead of Geordie. So it's been readdressed. So I think he'll still keep that penalty though. Wow, poor Aston McLaren wins and Alfa Romeo here. Oh, it's not for those 4 teams especially. It hasn't been a great season apart from Alfa Romeo. I mean, they're fighting for third, of course, but that's largely down to Blades of Ice. Like, you have to be real about it. Kirsch is now in. Mediums could potentially be a play here for Kirsch. Getting to the end. When do we think pit stops for the leaders chat? When do we think? Do we think now or 1 or 2 laps more? Will the hard runners get into about lap 17 for the softs? Is that what these medium runners are thinking as well? I mean, we had a virtual safety car. Haven't had a safety car yet. which is a surprise. But as stands, Geordie is the only one with that time penalty. Pajala with the resub. With the resub, 17 months. But you gotta make a pit stop at some point. I mean, of course, the top 8. I mean, Jared's at the end of this train here. Let's see what gap the leader. If Jared with a pit, he will come out P12. So. But of course he is on hard, so he can go longer. Well, here we go. We're going 3 wide here, chat. We're going 3 wide. And Ryan does back out of it. Ryan backs out of it. Couldn't get the move done, but Left for Dead is now the new leader, once again, of the Italian GP. And still, everyone in this top 8, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars on hards, 4 on the mediums. Have all done the same number of laps. I think Left 4 Dead did try and push out, but the DRS is so powerful with the battery as well. Another thing I was a bit worried about was weather, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any weather at all here, chat. And once this lap's done, we're going to have 11 laps to go. Well, here we go. Geordie's in. Geordie is in. Noodles is also in. Noodles is also in. This 11 laps potential of the soft tyre. They will be quick. Yep, so they've gone. Martin's also in. So they both got some clean air. So what is the gap to leader? 23.3 seconds. Yeah. And look, yeah, Jared's now out of DRS. He does not have DRS. So it makes you wonder, will now Jared pit? I think Jared might have to here, or he's just going to lose so much time. Now the leaders, what are they going to do? Oh, there goes Lefty. He's boxing. Blades is boxing, and Relics is boxing. Relics will have to. J-Rad's also boxing, so Ryan and the Oxman have stayed out. They have stayed out. Where is Geordie? There is Geordie. Geordie's going to come out so far ahead here. And it looks like Blades of Vice. Blades of Vice is now ahead of the... Oh, Left 4 Dead's had a shocking pits. Oh my! I wonder if Lefty had some wing damage or something, because now J-Rad's right behind him. So Blades of Ice has jumped Lefty, same with Relics in the pit stops. The softs are the tyres of choice here, chat. Oh, Blades now's got a time pen. He's got so much grip. Zandon Plays, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wallaby. Happy to have you. Hopefully have a fantastic Wednesday wherever you may be in the world. And the front two are in. The front two are in. So Rylo and TK are yet to pit. So you might want to think about pitting now, lads. Rylo's staying out and TK is now in. TK is now in for the soft compound tyres. Ryan's on mediums. Ryan is on mediums. That is interesting. And would you look at that? Left for dead. Apparently his wheel has broken, chat, so... Oh dear, that is a disaster. And Blades of Ice is now on the podium. He's now onto the podium. He's a net P2. Geordie is a net P1 because Ryler hasn't pitted yet. But they both have time penalties. They both have time penalties. Could Noodles find himself on the top set of the podium? Oh, Rylo's now got a time pen. Oh, dear fans. Surely Rylo has to pit now. He's not pitting. He's staying. He's probably hoping for some sort of safety car. That's what I'd imagine is what Rylo is waiting for. But he does have a time pen, so a safety car might be detrimental to his race here. Ryan's outside of a second now. Anxlaps has left the session here. Well, whatever issues Lefty was having seems to have fixed itself. He's down in P8. Actually, left that's... Oh, no, maybe he didn't have any DRS. $50-point lead ahead of Blades of Ice currently. He gained three more points in the sprint race, so it's a 53-point lead for Lefty. As Rylo has finally decided the box with 7 laps to go. Blades of Ice does have a time penalty, as I've said. Same with Geordie, so this could be a damage limitations for Lefty here. If we get a late race safety car though, chat, that could be ever so spicy. Excuse me. Oh, Accelerate getting a time penalty. If there is a late race set together, the guys with penalties are going to be fuming. And here comes Blades of Ice. He's now going to take the lead of this race now. 1 lap younger tyres, so it'll be advantage Blade, but the DRS slipstream combo, even with the battery or without the battery, is still pretty powerful. Rilo's back into the pits. I wondered, did he get front wing damage and they didn't do it? No, he's onto another set of softs. That is interesting. Ryan's got the hand of noodles. Ryan has got the hand of noodles now. So chat, next week there is no race. The Tier 1 boys will be on a week break. But I'm pretty sure Tiers 2, 3 and 4 are still going ahead for the next round of the championship at Austria. So the Tier 1 boys will be on a week break, and then the following week will be the Austrian Grand Prix for the Tier 1 boys, while the other tiers will have their week break as well. But unfortunately, I won't be here for the Austrian Grand Prix, which sucks, obviously. But someone will fill in for me for the Austrian Grand Prix. So I'll be back on the 10th of April. Yeah, 10th of April for the Belgium Grand Prix. Excuse me. So no T1 race next week, chat, but it'll be in 2 weeks for the Austrian, just before the real life Australian GP. So no race next Wednesday, chat. No race next Wednesday, but the other 3 tiers will be racing. Excuse me, Zervix and Accelerator. This is a battle between Zervix, Accelerator and Abyss, still rummaging on here. We've got 4 laps to go, chat. Ryan is now over to P2 here. Seems to be the mediums are the tyre of choice. Jared's now got a time penalty. After he finally made the move on lefty, he's got himself a time pen. So, right now, Ryan is a net P1. Eagle with the fastest lap. Point next to his name. The Oxman's up in the P4 here, which is a net P2. So, very, very close racing here, chat. Ryan now leads on those mediums, so the mediums are coming in clutch for him. The softs are starting to waver just a little bit here. 3 laps to go, or 2.5 laps to go, chat. And with Jordy and Blades of Ice having some time penalties next to their name, oh, if they're close up, I think Ryan will let him go. Because he just doesn't want to lose any more positions to the likes of Oxchiller, who's in P4, and in this battle. Will Jordy make the move? On to Ryan. No. He's not going to make any moves. On this lap at least. So he might be waiting for a final lap overtake. Ryan's got 44. Geordie 27. Blades of Us got 52. 25 for the Oxman. 30 for Noodles. Relics has got 43. But he'll move up a couple of positions as well. There is the gap to the leader. So Relics will go up to what, P4. As it currently stands, Geordie Blades of Ice will fall down by the wayside. Eagle's got himself a time penalty. So Ryan still leading this race here. He's got over 50% better. Geordie's got 40. Right, 40 odd, 60 odd for Blades of Ice here now. And the Oxman's thinking about, I think the Oxman just got to play it safe. He's just got to play it safe. As Ryan will start the final lap of the race. It's been chaotic at times. They're going 3 wide. Oh, contact. Who's got the better traction? It looks like Geordie's got the better traction. Ryan's still in the P3. Caught the Oxman. Relics is up in the P5. That's a net P3 for him. Could the Oxman get himself a potential win here? This battle is for the race win here, chat. With Blades of Ice and Geordie having time penalties next to the name. The Oxchiller's got to make a move on to Ryan here, if he can. Just doesn't have the battery. Ryan's off! Oh my word! Oh my word! It's Relics! It's a Relics! Relics! It's Relics! Relics wins! Oh my word! No! Oh my word! Oh no! Oh my word, what an ending! Oh, Geordie beats Blades of Ice by 1 millisecond! Oh no, Ryan! Oh my word! Oh no! It's still a Ferrari win! I just don't know what to say, chat. I'm still in shock. What an ending! What an ending! It's Relics, Noodles, and Geordie. For the entire weekend. I think I don't have Geordie, but Oxchillo misses out by 3 points. There is the race results. We'll get them because they'll need them for the standings and what have you. An Eagle does get a point next to his name. I think he gets a point. So, oh my word. What an ending. Oh my word. Do either of these two have Geordie?
I'd like to think so. It might be this one. Yep, that's the one.
Oh, yeah, he's in. He's in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll kick off the podium interviews with Geordie getting P3 for the entire weekend. Mate, that was a race ending in half, but the penalty did cost you in the end. Tell us about that race from your perspective, in both the sprint and the feature.
Pricey, was a long, hard couple races.
Boss.
Unfortunately, just overshot turn one a little bit. I'm hoping I can get that penalty removed, as I gave back the position. I don't know. I don't know if the stewards will see it like that, but I'll submit it. I'll submit race director and everything, and we'll see. Because obviously, if we remove 3 seconds, I'll get re-promoted to P1. But obviously, leave that. But no, awesome race. Didn't quite have the speed. Honestly, tires are a bit dead, but Fortis tires are good. Not sure what happened on the last lap with Ryan. I don't know what happened. I saw him down 7th. Credit to everyone though who finished on the podium in top 5. That was a hell of a race.
Yeah, that ending. We're on board with Ryan. That was absolute heartbreak for Ryan. He was on it for the win. But, now we're on a week break. No race next week. But in 2 weeks' time, we're off to the Austrian Grand Prix. What are your thoughts heading over there?
It's another track where, well, it's another DRS track, really, where you sit in the train and you go through the whole race, to be honest. So, we'll see. I think Austria is actually a reasonable track for me, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved P3 over the course of the weekend, of course. Hopefully see you back on the podium in 2 weeks' time. We move on to P2, man, Noodles. Again, that was just a DRS train field race. And you got lucky in the end there with that incident with Ryan and the like. But tell us about that race and the sprint race. Because 0.003, Ryan got you there. Tell us about those races from your perspective.
It was alright, the sprint. The lap 1, turn 1, I didn't make the move. I made a move unexpectedly. I saw Relics weave a little bit, so I had to just go for it, and surprisingly had the room and enough braking. And from there, it was really just staying to DRS, nothing to push. I've had bad memories in the past. Turn 2, Monza, so goal was just not to overtake, it was just to sit in the DRS. Hopefully something up in the front, like it happened in the main race at the last lap. As soon as I got in the mediums, before my second stint, my tyres were just dying. They were dying. I was going for an undercut, but I waited one more lap, did what Geordie did, and yeah, started pushing just to beat everyone else because the new DRS was really going to help him, but it was a good strategy overall. But GG to pretty much everyone in that top 6, even top 8 fight with Left in Rad at the back. Brilliant racing.
And week break now. We're back in 2 weeks' time at the Austrian Grand Prix. What are your thoughts heading over there?
Don't talk to me till we get there.
Well,
I need my break.
Fair enough. Well, GG's on a well-deserved P2 across the weekend, of course. And I hope they see you back on the podium in 2 weeks' time. We'll move on to the overall race weekend winner. It is Relics. Well, back onto the top step for... It's been quite a while, really. Especially in this league. But that ending... That was scripted by any means necessary. Because it was going to be a Ferrari win either way. But tell us about that race and the sprint race from your perspective.
The Tofoki does it again. It was a good race. I led for about 200 meters of it and somehow won, so that's pretty good. I don't know what happened in the final corner there. I feel like someone didn't leave enough room, but I'm not really sure what happened, so I can't really judge. What else happened? There's just a DRS train. I thought I was never going to be on the podium. Then I was in like P6. I was in P6 like with 2 laps to go, and I was like, if I overtake Noodles, I could get a podium. And then somehow I won.
I don't even bother fighting you, mate.
So, no, you didn't because you had no battery. Anyway, it was a good race. And I am glad I got some points. And I think I'm in second now, but I'm not sure. And cheers for the stream, Fry. Good to hear your voice again 2 nights in a row, mate.
Cheers, lad. Week break now here for Wallaby. And we're back in 2 weeks for the Austrian Grand Prix. What are your thoughts heading over there?
1-0 wings, boys. 1-0 wings.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done for another weekend of Wallaby Racing League racing action. Just a reminder, T1 will have a week break next week. So there's no race for T1, but the other tiers, so 2, 3, and 4 will continue on. And then the following week, 2, 3, 4 will have their week break, and then there'll be Austria. And then I think it's back to normal services from Belgium onwards. Unfortunately, I won't be here for Austria in 2 weeks because it's in the middle of the Oz GP and the Easter break. So I won't be here for the Austrian Grand Prix. So I'll be back for the Belgium Grand Prix, but hopefully whoever steps in will watch a fantastic race in 2 weeks' time at Austria. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done for this evening. I need to lie down because the sprint and the feature race was just chaotic, especially the 2 endings, and I need to lie down. We'll see you. Well, Wallaby will see you in 2 weeks. I will see you in a month's time. Goodbye.